It's the spray tan on my face. Oh. You guys, today is the day that I've been waiting on. Today is the second, and I do believe, last big interview with my potential new supervisor and all of her managers. So we're up early this morning to get ready. I'm so tired. I am so extremely tired. It's unreal. I did my nails last night. I'm not doing any lash extensions because I have some new ones coming in. So we're just going to be using lashes today. I am going to use some Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide this morning. I'm so tired, you guys. I'm so tired. We went to bed super late last night, and I should have went to bed early. But we were just so excited that we had watermelon growing, and we were out in the garden until late last night. Also, I have some new products to try out for TikTok. I'm going to try this ponytail today, although I do need to do my roots. But they're not going to be able to tell on camera. They're just not. So I'm going to wear that today. I also have this Tier foundation to try out for TikTok. Mask Fit Red Cushion. This stuff is like super viral on TikTok, so I have to do a video on that too. They sent it to me. So I also have a camera reflector that's being sent to me to try out. The little lip stain things being sent to me to try out. A microphone being sent to me to try out. So there's a lot of stuff that's being sent for me to try out. I'm just going to go right on in with the Maybelline Grippy Primer. So I have to be clocked in by 10:30, but also and that's Eastern time, by the way. But also my second interview starts at 10:30, so I'm probably going to clock in just a couple of minutes early. And she did tell me that this interview, they would be throwing like a bunch more questions at me, and it would be a little bit more intense. So I'm not really nervous though. I feel like I've got it. I just need to get woke up. I need to like drink my coffee. I need to like get up. Because like I said, I'm so goddamn tired this morning. I'm just so tired. And I don't want to be tired. I put some... Damn, I'm still so brain fried. I can't even think of what the name of them are. The eye drops that make your eyes more white. I'm so tired. I can't even think. Hey, you guys. Sorry, I am just like kind of in a rush this morning to get all of this done. Because I do have my final big interview for this job, and I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. But also, today is my Friday. Woo woo. So I work 4 10s. So I'm off Friday through Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday I'm off. Which will be perfect because I have so much ish to do. This weekend, I have so many TikToks I have to make. It's unfreaking real. But that's all good things, so it's no biggie. What do y'all think of this Britney Stapleton girl? I was just seeing all of this stuff this morning of her husband was literally, like, he's already been charged. Like, he already has these charges of, he had, like, downloads on his computer of, like, images, okay, of little ones. And this bitch married him after she knew, like, after she knew about, like, after the charges happened, like, this motherfucker's been out on bond for 5 years. And then she's going to come on the internet and be like, I knew about it. I knew about it. And what of it? I'm like, bitch, if you're standing behind a pedo, you're a pedo. Like, that's so weird, bro. She's like standing 10 toes on it. I'm like, ooh. Thank you, Van. You too. I hope you have a great day. I'm like, bitch. I watched her video this morning and I was just kind of like, ooh. Sitting here explaining to us why you stood behind a pedo. I could really give a shit less why you stood behind him. If I'm being quite honest. It quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, and waddles like a duck. It's a fucking duck to me. So, you're just as fucking bad as him. She's like in this video saying, I knew. Some people are saying that he bought the computer off Facebook Marketplace and the images were already there. That's not true. Like, literally every single thing that could possibly explain this man's situation, she came onto TikTok and said, that's not true. I know the situation and that's not true. I'm like, bitch. Okay. So, you just decide to come onto the internet and say, you knew he was a pedophile when you married him. He already had the charges when you married him. And also, to her saying that she's going to press charges on people who are talking about the situation. Maybe it's public record. Like, what are you talking about? This motherfucker's pedochild charges are extremely public. It's all over the news. It's all over everywhere. Like, you can't sue nobody. It's public record. Alright, MAC Painterly paint pot. I'm going to use on my lids because, as you can see, they're kind of, well, you can't really see there, but they are kind of oily. So, I just like to put paint pot on my lids just to kind of really soak up that oil. Paint pot is really, really powder based. So it really soaks up that oil really well. But yeah, anyways, did a deep dive on Britney Stapleton this morning and her husband, who is not Chris Stapleton. So some people were saying, Isn't he a country music singer? No, it's not that. It's not that Stapleton family. Lord God, no. I think they're like something adventure. I don't know. I didn't know who they were. If I'm being honest, I didn't know who they were. I was scrolling on my For You page, and I seen Crazy Kelsey talking about it. And so I was like, well, let me go to their TikTok and see all about this. So I went to their TikTok, and bitch is sitting on her couch, giving excuses as to how she's, standing by her man who is a fucking pedophile. Guys, I just can't. Well, Valeria, then you don't have to do your brows like mine. Have a great day. Really get you should dye your hair blonde. No. Hell no. Guys, my hair is naturally black. So if I were to dye my hair blonde, which I've done before, it's not. I was blonde all through high school. Most of middle school too. And it's just not for me anymore. I've also got to film my true crime video. I'm going to film that on Saturday night. And oh God, who cares? We got Love Island tonight. I don't know, you guys. I've got my fingers and toes crossed for a girl, but I don't know. Freaking fan base is like ruined this season. It's like ruined. Not the fan base. What the fuck am I talking about? Guys, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm too tired for this shit. Not the fan base. Like the Mean Girl committee. Like ruined my island for me this year. Ruined it. We finally got Sierra out of there, which I told you guys. I told you. There's something about that bitch I did not like. Something about her. Well. Told y'all. And a bunch of you guys were like, no, Morgan, she's great. I love her. Then as soon as something like this comes out, everybody's in my comments like, yeah, I knew it from all along. Like, no, bitch. There was a girl in my comment section that was like, I knew all along. I knew all along too. And I was like, girl, you were just in my live on YouTube the other day talking the same shit about how she's so great and I'm so wrong and I'm such a horrible judge of character and I'm a fat ass and all this shit. And now you're on my TikTok talking about, I believed you all along, Morgan. I stood with you. It's so weird. I'm like, girl, I remember your username. I know who you are, baby girl. And that isn't what you were screaming in my comment section on YouTube. But I'm just hoping that people understand that the conversation that happened with Chris and Huda is one conversation. It's not all of the conversations. And that's the whole point, is for them to get there and know each other. And I do truly think that this girl is just very, very, like, relationship immature. Like, she's just not had a good run in relationships in her life. Alright. Going in with Nimya, the palette. And I'm going to start out with B for Basic, which is this really pretty transition shade. Let's see, what are we working on? Ooh, 8:30. We're doing so good. Thank you, Kevin. Hi, Alyssa. Thank you, Alyssa. But yeah, what is your all's thoughts on Love Island? I need to know. I've been Team Huda from day one. You can go back and watch all of my TikToks. I have loved her from the beginning. And I think she just got dealt a really shitty hand of cards at the beginning of her Love Island experience. Like someone else we know. Told you guys. Told y'all. I love Nick and Alandria together. I just don't see Nick in it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't. I don't. His body language is giving me... His body language is giving me something else. Like, it just is. And people say, oh, he's so more attracted to her than Sierra. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. All right, now I'm going in with Never Boring, which, as you can see, is one of my most favorite shades in the palette. Anyways, we shall see how America voted. If we were talking about Love Island, if not, then I'm sorry, since I'm in a crowded area, so I really can't hear correctly. I haven't watched Love Island. Is it good? It's so good, man. You have to watch it. You have to. I will say 7-6 was so iconic that I think just a lot of us our expectations were just like way up here. But if you've never watched it before, I will say you will be entertained by this season. There's just a lot of mean girl behavior this season, which we really didn't have last season. Last season, we had PPG, who just loved and encouraged and uplifted, and we had girls that tried to bully last year. We did. They got out of the villa and their little Love Island ting was on the phone, or on live while you were on the phone talking to your bestie about how Leah's going to be irrelevant in 6 months. Yeah, how's that working out for you? She's still the most followed out of anybody from Love Island ever. Yikes. That's embarrassing for you. That is embarrassing for you, babe. Would not want to be that friend. But I'm so excited for the spinoff. So season 6 is getting their spinoff. I think it comes out next week. Guys, I'm so fucking excited for that. I've been following Leah on, obviously, TikTok, Instagram, and that, but I've been keeping up with her YouTube channel too. And so I've been keeping up with our girl. Her and Miguel are doing so good. It's insane. But I did see that Liv and Kayla, they aren't friends anymore, like for real. Like Like, they don't follow each other on anything anymore. So apparently it's all going to be addressed in this new spin-off show. You have to watch it. You have to watch it. Also, another good one, you guys, that I'm recently getting into that I didn't know was a thing is, what is it called? Well, for one, Temptation Island is something I'm new to within the past year. Love it. But this one is called The Ultimatum. It's on Netflix, guys. Bitch. There is The Ultimatum, and then there's Ultimatum Queer Love. This season that just came out is the Queer Love. It's the second season of that one. And they're all lesbians. And bitch, when I tell you that that one is so fucking entertaining. I've never been gay, but bitch, it was so entertaining. I was like this the entire time. Just like, what the fuck is going on with these bitches? They've lost their goddamn mind. But so good. Okay, let's see what I want to do here. All right, I'm going to take this Nikita X Morphe in 2 brush, and I'm going to go into Disco Stick, which is this shade right here in the Nimya palette, which you can see. I love this one as well. So pretty, it literally looks wet. Oh, I've got to pee so bad, you guys. I'm gonna have to step away for a second. And I'm so sorry, but I've got to pee. And unfortunately, I don't have a restroom in my studio. I need one. Moo Moo, you're so clever. 86BMB. The fuck out of here, babe. I'm damn near 40 years old. But in other news, for those of you guys who have been keeping up with my journey, you know that I have lost a shit ton of weight, and I'm actually down. My last weigh-in, I'm officially down 50 pounds, which is such a huge accomplishment, and I worked so fucking hard to get here after that horrible, horrible depression that I was in. And I told you guys that I would eventually tell you all what happened, and I'm not there quite yet, but we will eventually get there to where I feel comfortable and confident enough to share with you guys what all happened. I'm just not quite there yet. There's not a shade in here that I want to do in my outer corner, so I'm going to quit looking like it's just going to pop up and appear, and I'm going to grab this palette over here, which is the Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless Decadent palette, and I'm going to take another one of my favorite shades of all time, Virtuity, and I'm going to put it in my outer corner because it just needs to be warmed up just a little bit. Also find it wild. Thank you, Van. You're a sweetheart. And yes, the Nimya eyeshadows are so buttery creamy. I love them so much. People just sleep on Nimya. I don't really understand why, because it is like one of my all-time favorite brands of all time. Like all the things, the skincare, you guys know I love. This setting, I don't really love their setting spray, but I do love their serum. I do love their primer. I do love their palettes. Their blushes are also really good. Okay, this is where we're gonna kind of say eyeshadow is good. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to walk to the other end of my house and go pee really quick. I will be right back. Okay. Calamine lotion. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid person that keeps calling me. Alright. So because this makeup is going to have to last so long, I'm putting some calamine lotion on. Plus, I may have to go out in a few. So if you've never tried the calamine trick before, highly recommend. Highly, highly recommend. Gotta get all the calamine lotion off my frickin' hands. And this has to dry down. And I think my fan is, oh God. Don't want to knock my whole lighting. What, Mama Cat? Meow? Meow? Hello? 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 There we go. Alright, I'm assuming that that's good. Yep. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. We have, it's not almost 9 o'clock Eastern, so we have about an hour and a half. So we're making really good time, honestly. But I do have to glue lashes today. And I want to do some wing liner, so. Where is my What, Mama Cat? What garden? Well, come on. You want to come in here, Mama? Come on. Come on, Mama Cat. Hello. Hello. Hello, my darling. All right. I got this new Tear foundation, and I could clip this portion of the video to test it out. We'll do that. I got the shade Sand. So let's see if this is worth the hype. I've seen everybody and their mama use this, from Michaela to Mama Tot has used this. This is the Tear Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation, and I got it in the shade 23 Sand. What are you doing, Mama Cat? My love. Okay, it comes with the little cushion that you're supposed to use. And then you do have a little mirror, and then you open this up, and we've got a little piece of paper. Let me get my tweezers to pull that off. It is all in Korean, so I cannot make out what it says, but that's okay. Let's read what the box says. Here's what the cushion is giving. Let's read what the box says. Adhering Cushion Foundation keeps makeup fresh with lightweight powder and skincare substances. Completed clinical trial test. Prevents smudging of makeup in the mask. Oh, that's the name of the, okay. 24-hour makeup. 72-hour makeup, okay. Directions: take an appropriate amount with the puff and thinly spread it on the skin in gently tapping motions. Dermatologist tested. This is a product of the UK and Korea. Okay. All right, let's try it out. Here we go. Got our little Tear sponge. I've got very long nails, so I'm just gonna do one finger here, and then I've seen where people, oh. Wow. Okay. A little goes a really long way. That's really nice. It's not really, it's gonna take forever though with this little bitty fucking sponge. So I will probably not use the sponge. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, let's do it my way now. So we're definitely gonna have to mix some foundation, because I thought Sand looked like a shade that would match with my spray tan, and maybe it does not. It is a little too light. So I'm gonna go in with some Hourglass Vanish Stick. We're gonna mix. Let's see if this is mixable. How about? Okay. Like I said, don't know if I love the little sponge because it's just too small. Bitch, that would take us forever. We don't have all the time in the world. Are you gonna zoom out? Oh shit, can y'all not see? I'm sorry, you guys. Is that better? Okay, I'm gonna take a brush Let's just see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That definitely does something there. Okay. The mixture isn't terrible. But do I love it? Don't know if I love it, you guys. It's okay. It's okay. Is it what everybody is saying on TikTok? No. Thank you, Carly. It is from the Nimya palette, and it is in the shade Disco Stick. Mama Cat, my love. Sorry, guys. She recently got fixed, and she has just so much to say now. Yeah. Yeah. You have a lot to say, don't you? Okay, here's my final thoughts. It's okay, but I'm looking at it now and it looks so much better that I blended in some of my Hourglass foundation with it. It was almost like before. Mama Cat, do not scratch the wall, my love. Before I mixed it with my Hourglass, it was really settling into pores, and I didn't love that. But now that I've mixed it, it's a lot better. And you can use your brush. So this is what we're looking like. I think it's better. A lot better. And it is very powdery. I will say that. It does feel like I have put powder on my face for sure. We're very matte, but okay. I can dig it. It's on sale right now for $12 on TikTok shop, by the way, guys. If you want to go get it, it would not let me, for whatever reason, I need to research. It would not let me add it to my showcase. Do you guys know what that means when it says this product is not like, because I know so many bitches have been promoting it, so I wonder why, like, it said that. It wouldn't let me link it in my showcase, so I don't even know if it's going to let me do the video. I'll have to reach out to Tier and let them know. I don't know. It's a lot of ingredients. Good 12 months after opening. I don't know. I think it's okay. How much do you get in this? 0.15 ounces. Okay, let's look at a typical foundation. Let's look at my Hourglass. 0.25 in Hourglass. Let's take a look at this one. Is the Maybelline Superstay 1 full fluid ounce in that. Let's take a look at this one. This is the NARS Radiant Natural Longwear Foundation. 1 fluid ounce. Okay, so it's not much foundation in there. 0.15. That's like... Alright, we're going to go in with the LYS No Limits contour stick in the shade Harmony. You guys know that I love this stuff. Thank you, guys. Also been rewatching Bridgerton. I just love that show so much. I cannot believe we're not getting another season until 2026. And I rewatched it from season 1. That when I rewatch something, I start it all the way over. And when I love a show, I love it. You guys know with my Sex in the City, I've probably seen every episode, probably, I would say at least 15 times, at least. That show quite literally got me through my first heartbreak. I don't think I would have made it without that show. I just love it so much. Love, love, love. Okay. So we got our contour on. I'm going to spray my face. I love this setting spray. It's the Stay All Night by e.l.f. Micro Setting Mist. I don't believe that it does anything for blue light. It says blue light protection. I don't know if I believe that or not, but y'all, if it freezes, it's because this stupid motherfucker is blowing me up. Every time he'll call from a different number, I block that number. He'll call from a different number, then I block that number, and then I'm like, Jesus, how many fucking numbers do you have? So basically, when I first got sober, of course, my credit was not good at all, okay? And so I had to go through this. It wasn't buy here, pay here. I was actually able to finance a vehicle, but I had to get like my stepdad as a co-signer, all these things. Well, ended up paying that car off, obviously, and I went through another company to finance the car that I got earlier this year. I got a 2023 Chevrolet Malibu. And so this motherfucker calls me twice a day, every day, you guys. Every day except Sunday. Sunday is the only day that I get peace from this motherfucker. I've told him cease and desist. I've told him to leave me the fuck alone, put me on the do not call list, wanting me to get another loan. They have called my mother. They've called my ex. My ex literally messaged me a few weeks ago and was like, hey, blank finance is like blowing me up like twice a week, wanting I can't think, wanting you to call him. And I'm like, he's wanting me to get another loan for a vehicle. Like, he blows me up daily. I don't know what to tell you. Like, block the number. He may get another number. He's doing the same thing to mom. We've all told him cease and desist. We've all told him to leave us the fuck alone. He won't leave us alone. Like, I don't know what to tell you. He was like, well, he's fucking annoying as hell. I said, I know. Good God. He's called me twice while I've been on this live. Like, Jesus. 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, blowing me up to get a fucking car loan. Bitch, I have a car. I've told you that. I don't need another vehicle. I told you that. The last time I talked to him, I was like, do you have anything else to do, motherfucker? Like, I straight up asked him that. Like, Jesus, you call me every day. Trump supporter, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Okay. And what? People are so fucking weird. Okay. And Mama Cat. Meow. Yeah. All right, we need some blush. I'm gonna go in with Eye Method Beauty in the shade Hot Cherry. I just want to enjoy watch her do makeup. Exactly, Van. Like, if you want political views, go watch, you know, Blair White or, I don't know, somebody that I don't watch political videos, so I don't know. Trump 2028. What the fuck is this? This channel is the furthest thing from political. You're in the wrong live. This is the She Glam in Rose Ritual, my favorite shade. Bell Bell, can you not scratch Mommy's chair, please, my love? Goodness gravy. Anywho, back to what I was saying about the TV shows. Let's go back to that. So this show has got me hooked, and I had to wait a few days because it just finished, like last Wednesday. This show finished, and like I said, it's called The Ultimatum. So this newest season is The Ultimatum Queer Love. So they're all lesbians, and they come there with their partner, and one partner wants to get married and is ready to get married, and the other one either doesn't want to get married or isn't ready yet to get married, something of the sort, okay? And so they bring them on the, one brings their significant other that's not ready to get married onto this show with 5 other, so there's 6 couples in total. And so by the end of it all, yeah, it is. It's bread. It's bread, 100%, yeah. So they spend a week getting to know the other people. They go on dates with the other couples, okay? Like individually. And then after a week, they make the choice of who's going to be their, like, trial spouse, their trial wife. Then once they make that choice, they spend 6 weeks with their trial spouse. Or maybe it's 3 weeks, something like that. 3 to 6 weeks. They spend with their trial spouse. And then they go back and they talk about how it went. And when I tell you all that this newest season, like, multiple of the couples were hooking up with their trial couple, like, you mean to tell me that, you know, some of them came here ready to marry their partner, and during their little trial marriage, they're done hooking up with somebody else? I know you're lying. I mean, banging on their door, honey. They're like, John, come to the door, my dear. And then, like, halfway through the 3 to 6 weeks, I can't remember what it is. I want to say it's 6 weeks. But, like, halfway through, the ultimatum givers meet up and, like, go out. And then the ultimatum receivers, they go out together. And they kind of catch up on how everything's been going. And mostly everybody's just wanting to know what their partner, their original partner, is up to. And it's full of so much drama. Like, oh my God, I love it. Love it. And this season was good, but I think last season was just so good because it was the first time on the ultimatum where someone truly, like, left their ex and wanted to be with their trial partner. And they even, like, hooked up with their trial partner, all the things. And then there at the end, the trial partner was like, no. I was like, dude, what, bitch? What did you just say? Yeah, crazy shit. Crazy shit. All right. Concealer. I'm going to go in with Too Faced, Born This Way first. This is more of like an orangey shade that kind of really cancels out all of those purpley blue tones. So that's literally the only place that I put it aside from right here. And then I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. This is in the shade Royal Icing. This is what the doe foot looks like, by the way, if you've ever been curious. But yeah, so if you've not seen The Ultimatum, I highly recommend. And then, of course, good morning from Carson in Charlotte, North Carolina. Good morning, Carson. How are you this morning? Sound like you're in a great mood. Love to see it. By the way, y'all, if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We are on the road to our 2,000 giveaway, so you must be subscribed for that. And also, in my videos, I put secret emojis. And if you comment those secret emojis in the comment section underneath the video, it gives you additional entries to win the giveaway. And this time, it's going to be a $200 gift card to a place of your choice. My 1,000 giveaway was a $100 gift card. This one's going to be $200. So, all right. Let's go in. Oh, we're making great time. I'm like an hour and 15 minutes. I was going to order some breakfast, but the thing of it is I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. So my literal only option is fucking Hardee's, and I do not want Hardee's this morning. I just don't want it. I want like, I don't know, kind of want a bagel or something. That's the only thing that I miss about living like in the city of Knoxville, is that like anywhere that you wanted to eat, you could. And now that I live in the mountains, it's different. Like there's just not as many options. Hello? 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 She cracks me up. She literally will do that all day. Like, literally. Will meow hello all day. Hello? Hello? And this is Mama Cat. This is the cat that we rescued a year ago, January 1st. And, of course, it was New Year's Eve when we rescued her. Come to find out, she was preggers. The next morning, of course, I was like a few glasses of champagne deep the night that we brought her in. And the next morning, I was like, wait a damn minute. And so I called my cousin, who's a veterinarian, and I was like, she pregnant? She was like, yeah, she's pregnant, bitch. So we took her to the vet. and they confirmed that she was pregnant with at least 3. She had 4, because she, and I didn't even know, I don't know why I didn't think that cats could have twins. I mean, of course they can. But the first one born, like I thought I had prepared myself by watching all of these YouTube videos and my vet explaining to me what to expect when she goes into labor. And that whole day I was telling JP, I was like, she's in labor, she's in labor. And he was like, you say this, twice a week, she's not in labor. I'm like, no, she's acting weird. She was on this one spot of the couch, she wouldn't move, she was laying on her side, she never lays on her side. And she was like making biscuits constantly with the side of the couch, but her feet were doing it too. I was like, no, she's going in labor. He somehow convinced me that she was not in labor, y'all. I don't know how this man did it, but he did. He gaslit me to the point of me not thinking she was in labor, y'all. Laura Mercier, Shade Rose. He gaslit me. I was gaslit, okay? And so, that night, it was actually a really nice night. So we decided to go outside, sit on the porch, do the fire pit thing. And, of course, we had like a pretty big snow the night that we brought her in. But by the time that she had the babies, it was April. So it was springtime. It was such a good night. We did like a beautiful night that night. We did a fire pit and stuff. And so I'm out on the porch, whatever. And I'm like, I'm going to go inside and I'm going to get me a glass of lemonade. So I come inside to get a glass of lemonade and I'll just peek over to look on the couch. And bitch, she's pushed out a baby. I'm like, oh my God, John. Like, freaking out. When I think back to that night, oh my God. And so I call my cousin, again, who's a vet, and I'm like, this, like, the sack that this kitten's in, like, is not all the way out, but the kitten's out, and she's, like, not eating, like, she's not doing what she's supposed to do. And she was like, oh, that's a twin sack. And I was like, a twin sack? And she was like, yeah, that means that there's another baby inside that sack, so she's not going to until she pushes the other baby out. So within, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds, the other one was born. And so my cousin was like, you need to get her off the couch. Because by this point, we had set her up like a designated space for her to have the kittens and for them to be for, the foreseeable until they were bigger and ready to roam, if you will. And so I did exactly what the vet told me to do, and got her in her little area with the kittens. And then I would say probably 10 seconds after setting her down, if that, it seemed like I blinked and another baby came out. So she had twin boys first, and they were both beautiful little tabby cats, just like their mom. Tigger, though, he had some of the most beautiful markings I've ever seen on a tabby before. They were just so, like, prominent and strong. And then she had her little cream one. He was a boy as well. We named him Harley. And we thought she was done at 3, which is what the vet, said, that they thought that she was having at least 3. And it was a while before she pushed out Bell. And I do mean a while. It seemed like at least an hour, maybe even more. I can't remember. It's been, God, over a year ago now. But, and going in with the Marc Jacobs Coconut Omega Bronzer in the shade Tantalize. It took us, they were almost 7 months old before we found the boys a home. And I would have loved to have kept them all, but it's just too many. We had already had Mushy, which was my first cat. And so I refused to take them to the shelter because in our areas they just euthanize the kittens. Like, if nobody gets them, and nobody wants cats. So I waited until I found the right home for them. There was, I think, at least 4 people who tried to get them, and I just, I don't know, I got a weird vibe. Good morning from is that North Dakota? So awesome to find out where all of y'all are. It's just so cool to me. Blush I'm going to use, I've talked about this to you guys a million times, but this is the King Beauty palette. Here's their @. If you want to screenshot that, it's QING Beauty on everything. But you open it up and you've got 4 big palettes, and the blushes in here are so beautiful. The shadows are beautiful. The only thing that I really don't love is the bronzers and the highlights, but I love everything else. So I'm gonna mix the middle one and the lightest pink one. I'm about to show you all just how beautiful these blushes are. They're so gorgeous. Oh my God, I love them. But yeah, so anyways, found a home for the boys. The twin boys stayed together, which I love that. And then Tigger, he actually went to an older gentleman whose wife had passed away, and they had had a cat previously, like in the 90s, and it had passed away, and so he wanted like a little buddy, and I was like, perfect. It's like the perfect match for Tigger, because he was just so he wasn't a rambunctious kitten. Like, he already was like in the cat stage as a kitten, like just wanted to chill and be kind of left alone, really. Didn't want to be bothered. So, and so at that point we thought we were good, because I kept Belle, which was the only girl that Mama Cat had. So that had us at, as far as cats go, that had us at Mushy, Mama Cat, and Belle. Right? Right. Well, about 3 months ago, all of our neighbors obviously know that we rescue animals. And they had heard a meow under their porch and found this brand new baby kitten. Eyes were not even opened yet. And brought her over here. Her name is Neely May. And she is about 3 months old now. And she is on to eating cat food. She's on wet cat food now. She is jumping, she is climbing, she is doing all the things. And we finally found at least one of her siblings. You guys know we've been searching for her siblings because we live near this creek that's near a huge highway, and so I was terrified that if she had siblings, which I assume she did, they were going to get up in that highway and get, you know, hurt. So we've been trying to find her siblings, and we weren't having any luck. And then the other day, underneath our porch, found one of the siblings. She looks just like Millie, but Millie is black and white spotted, and her sister is gray and white spotted. But she's so skittish, we haven't been able to get her to come to us yet. So my husband, he made this little kitten trap because it's just so hot outside, you guys. We don't want her to stay outside. Last night it was storming, raining, thundering, lightning. Couldn't get her to come in. She would like come close to me, and then it would lighten or it would thunder, and she would run back under the porch. So he made this little cat crate thing that will catch her if she goes in it to get food. So we're going to see if that works and try to get her inside because she doesn't need go to bed. I just woke up. And I have my big promotion interview today, so won't be no going to bed for me for a while, which I work 4 10-hour shifts, so I will not get off until 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. And it's 9:30 now, so we have exactly 1 hour before my big promotion interview. This is the second one with this supervisor, and it'll be with my new supervisor and her boss. So I am kind of nervous, but also not really. I'm pretty confident in it. She and I just had such a good interview last week, and she had told me at the beginning of our conversation, she was like, so this is going to be a long process. It might be a week or more before you hear back on if you're going to be selected for the second step. And I was like, okay, you know, blah blah. And then we just got to talking, and by the end of it, she was like, you know what, no, I wanna have you back for the second step. And I was like, you got it, babe. But it's literally only one spot, that's it. She's a team of 15, so she had one person move out of the position, and people in this position stay in it. They stay in it. So she was very frank with me that, you know, once people come into the position, they don't leave it. So we'll see, you guys. I'm so nervous. I am, now that I'm thinking about it, because again, it's just one position, and this is the position for me. Like, this is what I want. So cross your fingers and your toes for me. All right, let's do some highlight. There's something irritating the piss out of my eye. Hi, Luna. How are we this morning? I'm going to go ahead and set my brows with the Anastasia brow freeze, and I know I have some more spoolie somewhere in this makeup brush. I thought it was this one. Maybe not. Maybe, oh no, I was right. Yeah, I have some spoolies in here. I get these off of Amazon in bulk so that I can use them for my pomade. Clean that one out because I'll be able to use that one a few more times. Now let's do some highlight. I need to do some eyeliner. I'm going to do my MAC Soft and Gentle. Ooh, or do I want to do, let's do this one. I feel like this is my lucky highlight. It's Artist Couture in the shade Summer Haze. If you've not tried these highlights, they're so good. It's like a powder. They're extremely pigmented, extremely intense. I'm going to take my Lash Los Angeles L15 brush. And we're going to go in. All right, and then what I like to do is spray my face. And I'll take the side of my sponge and press that highlight into the skin. And that'll take away any harsh lines. And it just kind of melts that highlight right into the skin, which I love. And then I will take, let me turn this back around, a pencil brush. This is Lash Los Angeles L16 brush. And I'm going to take that and place it right on the tip of my nose. Smile, and where the light hits, put a little dot and blend it in with my finger. Put a little dot and blend it in with my finger. Up there in the center of the forehead. And also right there. Okay. We are highlighted, my love. Highlight is another one that I just always love. Here comes Mama Cat again. Alright, I need to put some chapstick on, just some Vaseline chapstick. Hello. Let's do some eyeliner. This is iMethod Beauty Liner. Sorry guys, talking is just not in the cards. Perfect. Wait. No, it's perfect. Okay, so now that we have that going, I'm going to put some white. This is in the shade Bragging Whites by Wet n Wild. It's their multi-stick. Sorry guys, I had to turn that fan on. It's getting just a wee bit too hot up in here. This studio gets so hot. Alright, period. Now, let's go ahead and do my beauty marks. And I use this. I used to use a Q-tip and just take the makeup off, but makes your makeup patchy, so I'm going to use this. This is by Lime Crime, and it is the Venus liner in the shade Fawn. It's the exact color of my beauty marks, and I'm just going to put this where they actually are. And let that dry. Alright, we need to do lashes. So what I'm going to do is this. I think this is what I'm going to do. Number one, I need my lash curler. And for whatever reason, I do not see it. Oh! Not my honey propolis. We need our honey propolis. Found it. Found it. Take my lighter and warm up my lash curler. Perfect. Always do the finger touch test to make sure you're not about to scorch your eyelid. Super important part. You've been there and you know. And I'm sorry, I cannot trust those heated lash curlers. So many of you guys want me to try one. Guys, I have been traumatized by those. Do you guys not remember? Well, you probably don't if you are newly subscribed or newly found my channel. But 4 or 5 years ago, I had a brand reach out, send me stuff, wanted me to do a video. And so I used to do trial test Tuesdays where if a brand or company sent me something, I would test it on live with you guys. And you all remember, if you were here, I read the packaging, I read exactly what it told me to do, how long it told me to wait, waited until the light turned red, and when it turned red, that meant that was when you were supposed to use it. And it burnt the skin off of my eyelid. Thank goodness it did not leave a scar. I don't know how it did not leave a scar, but it didn't leave a scar. And guys, that traumatized me. So I have not used a heated lash curler since, and I won't. I just know me. Like, after that experience, I won't. Where did my... I literally just cut a lash in half for me to use. And just like that, it's gone. You're joking, right? How can it be gone? I'm gonna find it like stuck to my ass or something later. Watch and see. Oh my God. Why must you test my patience? It's on my arm, is it? No. Ick. Well, there goes that idea. I just don't love the one pair of lashes that I have right now. I'm not obsessed. But I guess I'm gonna have to be obsessed because now that's my only option. I just don't love them. They remind me of the old MAC lashes. Like they're super shiny and like thin. No, that's not gonna look right with this eyeshadow look. This eyeshadow look just needs like a little something at the end, I feel. Okay. I could cut this lash in half. Just do that. We'll do that. I wish I could find that other lash. Because I know that I had it sitting here. But again, it's like you set them there and then they just disappear into Never Never Land. Or you find them like stuck to your ass 5 hours later. Or stuck to your t-shirt or something. It's like, what? Okay, so before we lose this, where are my scissors now, guys? Oh, they're over here. Put some lash glue on my lid. This is the Duo Lash Glue. That almost made me sleepy, you guys. Almost made me sleepy. Hey, sorry to leave early. I'm about to be in an area where Wi-Fi is hard to get. Just remember you're beautiful and funny and wish you and Mama Cat a good day. Thank you so much, man. I hope you have the day that you deserve, which is a fantastic one because you are a peach. You really are. I love when people like that come across my channel. I just love it. We got a unicorn. In my opinion, the cutest emoji. Just saying. See, just like a little at the end is all we needed. However, these were gonna be just as cute. That's fine. Okay, are we ready for lips? We're ready for lips, baby. Okay, I am going to use e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner in the shade Spill the Tea, which you guys know we love to do on this channel. I got that Cody Johnson song stuck in my head so heavy. Little girl, you used to swing right there. Still see your pink bow in her brown hair. She's in the big city, but she still comes home. What she gonna do if she comes back and weird now? Over there under that wild tree. True, this buddy's buried. Cousin's man came and leave us down. Over there is where I got down on one knee. You came back. That kind of dirty. Aaron, hello. Today is the day, Aaron. I think it is the final interview, fingers crossed, for my big promotion that I've been working for since April. Literally April, you guys. April. Highly recommend this lip liner, especially if you love Sweet Tea by Morphe. This one's a really good one. It's e.l.f. and it's literally $1. Spill the tea. Caught the end of the live while I'm at work. Yes, girl. Yes, honey. Alright, I want Celebrity Skin. Here it is. Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star. Thank you, Aaron. I'm so excited. It's like training delivery is just something I know that I'm so good at, and I'm just so excited. And genuinely, like I said, after I think it was last Wednesday, I think, was the first interview with her. And she said it may be, no, it was Monday. What am I talking about? It was Monday. I had the phone interview last Wednesday. This Monday, I had my first interview with my new supervisor. And she told me at the beginning of it, she was like, so it may be a couple of weeks before you hear back, you know, about the possibility of a second interview that you would have. She said it would be a lot more difficult, you know, we'd be throwing a lot more questions at you, but she said it would be with me, my new supervisor, and her two bosses. Yeah. So nervous. Oh, this is the Charlotte Tilbury. Look how this stuff just makes your lips look wet. I'm obsessed with it. obsessed with this gloss. It's expensive, but it's my favorite gloss that I've ever used. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Big Lip Plumpgasm, of course in the shade Pillow Talk, and it's just so good. It's not sticky at all. It's just makes your lips just look absolutely wet. Okay, are we done with makeup right now? Holy shit. Okay, we are. All right, so let me spray my face. I did prime with calamine lotion, so we are set. That's a really handy trick, by the way. If you need your makeup to stay put and stay exactly where you placed it, calamine lotion. Calamine lotion. Okay, so I have this ponytail extension. I am doing my hair tonight, so I have not put any dye on my hair in 8 months, and tonight I'm going to. I need to do my roots number 1. As you can see, they have grown out tremendously, but also like there's still some brown tints in my hair, and my hair is naturally black, and so I just want to touch that up. So we're going to do that tonight, but I'm going to put some shadow on my roots because I'm going to be wearing this big ponytail that was sent to me to try out for TikTok shop, and this is by, it doesn't say, but it is in my showcase on my TikTok. So comes with a little comb, comes with 2 cut hair bows. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Ooh, I love these hair ties. Okay. What, Mama Cat? What, my love? I will have to go spray my hair though. And I also have to change as well, so it's not a big deal. All right. Let's get our little ponytail out here. So pretty. Give it a good comb through. I love these because it makes everything so easy. Okay, so now we're just going to touch up these roots, and I'm going to show you guys what I do for that. First, I'm going to take my big Artiste brush, it's the bigger one, and I am going to, I either want James Charles or Jaclyn Hill. Jaclyn Hill. Right here, so we'll use her. I'm going to take my Moo Matte, fucking loser, and I'm going to take that black shade and just go right over them roots, baby. See the difference? Hi, Rylan. How are you? Guys, did you all hear about Gigi and Nat's getting a divorce? It breaks my heart. When I read Gigi's post, it literally broke my heart in two for her. I did not see that coming because they were trying to have babies. So I genuinely thought. But that just goes to show even more, you guys, you really and truly just do not know what goes on behind the closed doors of it all. You really just don't. Do we want to do jumbo or do we want to do the small ones? I think we do the small ones. Yeah, I think that looks better. Okay. And now all I have to do is put my outfit on, which I work at home, so all this is going to be virtual. So literally, it's going to be what you guys see is all I need to do. So I just need to put on a brassiere and a nice top, and we're good to go. All right, you guys, that is all for today. Wish me luck. Cross your fingers, cross your toes, you guys. I'm so nervous, but so excited. Also, if you have not yet watched this week's YouTube video, be sure to go and watch that. Also, make sure that you're following me on TikTok at Morgan Shay Official. I love you guys so much. Until the next time. Bye.